Hey, I'm Mona, this is Chit. Alright, so we came back from the walk. I went to the library and I checked out 2 books. A pictorial history of Refugio County. I get to keep it for 3 weeks. It's not a book that's often checked out. I mean, I don't know. She said if I want to keep it longer, just call them and they'll redo it. So apparently it's pictorial. I mean, it has some stuff in there. It's pictorial, but not much writing. Not much writing. Because, I don't know, maybe they don't have very many writers in this county. Over here, I also have Refugio County history, which I also got. It's a real fat book. A lot of pictures and some writing. I'll let you guys know if it's grammatically correct. Anyways, I'm not always grammatically correct, but I usually catch that stuff when I'm reading. I don't know why, but I do. So I also found out from the library lady. Those ladies in the library, I like them. They're nice. They're friendly. They're friendly and they're nice. This is in the Refugio County Library. It's right by the courthouse. Police station, all that stuff right there. So I was talking to them. They're so nice, those ladies. And then I was kind of questioning some things. And the first one, I said, "Oh, did you graduate from Woodsboro?" Or she said, "No, Refugio." And I said, "Oh," I said, "Where did you go to college after that?" And she said, "I didn't." So this is a library worker. Library workers are supposed to have some sort of, I don't know. Anyways, I'll be quiet because I like those ladies, okay? And then the other lady, I said, did you graduate from Refugio or Woodsboro? She said, "No, I'm a transplant too." That was a cute way to put it. And I'm all, "Oh, okay." And when you graduated, where did you go to high school? And she went to a little community college though, or a little something, I don't know, maybe a trade school. She was more talkative though. The other one did not want to say anything. Like she may have had some fear, I noticed in her. So it's okay. I'm not going to push her. If she's fearful because she's worried about talking because she might lose her job or threats or whatever, I don't want her to talk, for sure. I don't know. It was just she would not answer things. The other one, on the other hand, she told me, she's like, "Well," I said, "Do you guys have anything to say about things going on?" And she said, "Well, because of the position we're in, we really can't say anything." So they actually are working and they have fear. They have been instilled with fear because they can't even talk freely. They have no freedom to speak. An opinion. They have no opinion. Their opinions, I guess they can get in trouble. I'm not against anybody's opinion. They can tell me stuff. So she really couldn't say, but there is one thing that she did tell me that I noticed, and now it all comes together. I understand. She said there's been a dispute between this town and Refugio, right? Not like fighting. Not like fighting, she told me. She said, like, who's better than the other? And then I go, "Oh, kind of like high school." And they're like, "Yeah." So these people, because they're really proud of their high school and the football team here, they really are. So these people, even the adults now, are still in a high school mentality. Yes, they're in a high school mentality. They have no... It's high school mentality over here. That's what it is. And when you're in high school and when you're a kid, of course you don't want to study politics. Of course you don't want to go to school. You hate school. You don't. So yeah, that's how their mentality here is. It's high school, like children, big grown children, fishing and beer, fishing, beer, and work. There, I guess, would be, hey, if it doesn't mess with me, I don't care. It's so sad. Anyways, that was a little chit chat. Just want to let you know. I came from the library. That's what I experienced. And that was it. So, but those ladies are nice. I will definitely go in there for more information if I need it, because you know what? That's only the one good thing about these people is like, you know, as long as you're nice and friendly and calm, right? You can ask them a question and they will just start giving you information like diarrhea. They'll just start saying stuff and telling you, or they'll give you straight out answers of how they, and you know what? They'll even, like, they don't care. They don't care. Even, remember I talked about the one guy, he doesn't care. They just don't care. And it's usually like that because they're probably treated badly. They feel like they can't do anything about it. Probably because, you know, the boss hog guy is got them all, you know, manipulated somehow, some way. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's like they don't care anymore. Like they've given up. It's basically like they give up on life. It's sad. Anyways, you guys, that's all I have. I'm Mona. This is Chit Chat, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.